Hey guys, welcome back. I was given an idea by a subscriber, and I thought, it's not such a bad idea. I've been doing reviews for a lot of the games for throughout the first round, and he had asked if I was maybe going to do, should I, he's like, he suggested, maybe I should do some previews for the second round for each series. And I thought, that's a good idea. So I thought I would do that. So I'll do a little preview of each series. And the jersey I'm wearing is the team that I think will win, but we'll obviously the 7-game series will tell that. But this is I think Tampa will end up winning. So this one's a preview of Tampa Bay and Florida. Now, the Battle of Florida. It's a great. This has actually become a pretty interesting rivalry, and it's interesting. Hockey in Florida. You never thought it really would have worked. Tampa, it's worked. The Panthers, it's been kind of, but the Panthers finally came off. They finally won their first playoff series since 1996, since my senior year in high school. I know you all have heard that a couple of times, but it's good. It was good to see. It was really good to see that they finally got that monkey off their back. So it's going to be a dandy, and some of the big guns that you're going to have to watch out for. We'll start off with Tampa. Some of the big guns to watch for. Of course, you got to watch out for Kucherov. In 7 games, he's got 2 goals, 6 assists for 8 points. You're kind of expecting him to eventually, take off. Stamkos, of course, he's played 7 games. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists. It's you kind of expect a little more out of that too. So who knows? Maybe he comes alive during this series. Victor Hedman, 7 games, 2 goals, 5 assists for 7 points. So not a bad not too bad in 7 games. It's a point a game. Nick Paul, who series winner, basically he basically had the series winner against Toronto. And he's really coming into his own. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists for 4 points in 7 games. Alex Killorn, he doesn't have a goal yet, but he has 4. He's got 4 assists. Boy, the way I wrote that down almost looked like it's sometimes I swear I can't read my own chicken scratching. He's got 4 points. But the way I wrote it down, it looks like a 9. So it's like, that's why I had to look back. I'm like, wait a minute, he doesn't have 9 points in 7 games. No, he has 4 points. He doesn't have any goals. He's got 4 assists for 4 points in 7 games, and he's a good role player. He's a really good role player. And Ross Colton, good depth guy. He's really coming to his own. He's got 3 goals and 2 assists for 5 points in 7 games. So he's really come into his own. And Vasilevsky, of course. Vasilevsky in 7 games, he's 4-3 with a goals against average of 3.04 and .897 save percentage. Not that good. He did not really have a great series against Toronto. He struggled. He was giving up 3 goals in practically every game until the game where it really mattered. Then he turns into a wall. It's amazing how he can do that. So yeah, a 304 goals against and an .897 save percentage. I gotta think that's got to improve. If Tampa's gonna win this series, he's gonna have to. He has to be more of the Game 7 Vasilevsky more than games 1 through 6 in the Toronto series. If If Tampa's going to win this series, his numbers are going to have to improve. The power play, Tampa's power play is 21.2%, which is 8th of the 16 teams, so right smack dab in the middle. The penalty kill is, they've 85.7% on the penalty kill. That's good enough for 6th in the playoffs. Their goals for per game, they're averaging 3.29 goals for per game, and that's 9th. I didn't really see the goals against. Maybe I'll do a little more looking up on some of the other previews here, and I'll try to find the goals against for per game for these guys. So that's what Tampa's got some guys they gotta have. Some of them gotta step it up. Vasi's definitely has to step up his game if Tampa's gonna potentially beat Florida, because this Panther team, they're a very high scoring team. They're the highest scoring team in the league. And I mean, granted, they didn't show it against Washington, but we'll see what happens when they, now that they're in round 2. And now we'll look at Florida. They're some of their big guys that they're going to be relying on in this series. Carter Verhaeghe, the main guy. 6 games played, 6 goals, 6 assists for 12 points. He has been on fire. He lit up Washington. One of really the only guys kind of to light him up. I mean, you said 6 goals and 6 assists for 12 points in 6 games. That's really, really good. Alexander Barkov in 6 games, he's got 2 goals and 4 assists for 6 points. So he's, he might need to crank up his production a little bit. Ekblad, another one of Tampa's big guns. He's only got 1 goal and 4 assists for 5 points. So he might need to kind of step it up a little bit. A couple of the other guys, Huberdeau's only got 3 points. He's got 1 goal and 2 assists in 6 games. Not exactly Jonathan Huberdeau-esque. While Claude Giroux has done really, really well too. I mean, he's got 3 goals, 4 assists for 7 points in 6 games. So Giroux's been really good. Verhaeghe's been outstanding. And, some of the other guys, they need to kind of step that up a little bit too. Goaltending, Sergei Bobrovsky is 4-2 with a goals against of 2.79, respectable, and a .906 save percentage. I mean, they're both respectable. He's let in a couple of softies. He let in a couple of softies during the Washington series, but it's still respectable numbers. So it'll be interesting to see those two, Vasilevsky and Bobrovsky, go head to head. The power play, Florida, they need to get their power play going. They have no goals in the playoffs yet on the power play. 6 games, no goals on the power play. They are dead last in power play here in the playoffs. Their penalty kill ain't the greatest either. Their penalty kill is only 70.8%. That's 12th out of 16 teams. So their special teams are really going to have to clamp down if they're going to be able to withstand this high-powered Lightning offense. And their goals for per game, like I said, the next preview I'll look to see if I can find goals against. There's got to be a goals against in the stat line somewhere. Florida's goals for per game is 3.33, which is 8th. So Tampa's 9th, and the Panthers are 8th in goals for in the playoffs so far. And so yeah, those are some of the guys that are probably going to have to really step up for each team if they want to win. Like I said, I think Tampa wins. And again, let me know your guys' thoughts. Who do you guys think wins? Who do you think can step up? Who are some of your guys? Who are some of the guys that you think will be impact players in this series? And that's I mean, some of these guys they need to kind of step up. They need to improve some things. But and what do you think too? What's going to be in your guys' opinion? What is going to be the biggest part of this series? What is it good? Is it the 5-on-5 play, the power play, penalty kill? Which one of those is going to be the most important? That's going to most impactful? What side? Even strength, power play, penalty kill. Which is going to be the most impactful? What team is going to show the most impactful on all of that? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. And who do you guys have winning? Who do you guys think will win? Let me know in the comments section. And I will do the other three here. And it was a really good. That was a really good idea that Donnell gave. I thank him very much for that. That was a very cool idea. So yeah, I will do that with the other three, and I will look for the goals against to see what the average is for that, and I will include that one if I can find it in the next preview. Hit like and subscribe if you're new and you're just popping on through and you happen to see this video and this is the first video you've seen. Hopefully you like it. If you like it well enough, hit that subscribe button. I almost pointed over there, Ian. Over there. Hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you be a part of the channel. I'm thankful for all of my subscribers, and I will be back very soon.